Welcome to Yoga at Chris's house with Ula. We're going to work on grounding today, being rooted in the earth. Option for blocks. Everything is optional. You can use any props you'd like or no props. It's your class. Go at your own pace. You can pause the video, come back to it, whatever you need to do. We're working on the first energy center in the body in the yogic tradition, which is the root chakra, the very base of our torso. You're sitting on your root chakra now, even if you're in a chair. Just connect to the earth. You can touch the earth. You can feel where your hips, legs, feet touch the earth. So we'll just ground down, settle into the mat, the earth, the time we're in now. Taking a few breaths. The root chakra is our stability, our basic needs, food, water, safety, connection to where we are, to where we belong. So just let your weight sink into the earth. Relax. Touch the earth with your fingers. Inhale, pull the crown of the head up, shoulders back. Relax from the head down. I am where I need to be now. I am safely held and rooted by the earth. If you'd like to set your own intention or affirmation, you could do that now. And for our breath, find the base, the pubic area, the base of the body. Bring a little tightness, a little tension, a little pulling up. If you're familiar with Kegels, it's like doing a little Kegel exercise. So just hands cupped at your hip creases. Inhale, pull up as if you're drawing air up from the earth itself. Exhale, release, sink down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Again. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time we can raise our arms up. Inhaling all the way from our pubic bone to the sky. Reaching through your fingers and relax. Bring your fingers to your shoulders. We'll inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Pause. Reach up. Ground down. Push down on your feet. Exhale down. We'll go the other way. Fingers on your shoulders. And just drape body forward. Find the earth. Maybe pat it. Let go of the head. Breathe into the back body. Release the chest. One more. We'll slowly come up. Hands on thighs or knees. Heart forward. Just circle around your hips. Sufi circles. Option to close your eyes. Make this a meditation. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And lift up. We'll go the other direction. These can be lazy, slow, fast, whatever you need. And just come up, fingertips to earth. Inhale from the earth up to your shoulders. Crown, and we'll sink forward into tabletop. Wrist are right under shoulders, knees right under hips, and just drop your chest towards the mat. Shoulder blades on the back. Inhale forward. Exhale, pushing the earth and round the back. Push the back toes down. And continue cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Find neutral. Tops of feet and toes into the mat. Hands wide. Maybe grip the earth. Pull the lower abs up. Little perineum pulling up. And slightly relax. Let the right arm float up. Float down under your other arm, threading the needle. Sink the chest down. Inhale, push into the front hand. Come back to tabletop. Feel the earth. And then we'll raise the other arm up. Thread the needle. And walk this front supporting hand forward. Look at your arm is underneath you, your fingers. And push back up. push back, hips to heels, child's pose, Balasana. And just rest the forehead. You can reach your arms out and drop the forearms wherever feels good. And you can even pat the earth. Breathe. And slowly find your hands wide, gripping. Pull the palm up, elbows far, elbow crease forward. Tuck your toes into downward facing dog. Let your feet sink into the earth, even if your heels aren't warmed up enough to come all the way down. Hear the supporting your hands, your feet. Look up at your hands and just walk up to your hands. Find the mat. Find it with your hands. Find the earth with your feet. And come halfway up. Hands on thighs above knees. Push down. Bring your shoulders and elbows back. Exhale, find the mat again. Let your head go. You can push down the tops of your feet, your toes. Point up from the soles of the foot, the inner arch, to slowly rise up. You can dangle, be heavy, heavy into the earth. And pull your shoulders up, let them drop back. See if your fingers could plug into the ground. Open up, reach for the sky. And drop your hands to heart. You can drop your head, curl under. Again, reach up, maybe back. Sink a little bit down, hands to heart. Again, reach up. Almost come up on your toes if you want. Sink the heels and drop hands to hips. Ground your feet, ground your toes, grip the mat. And let's just circle the hips around the feet. It can be nice and slow. Other way. And find stillness. Fingers reach towards earth. You're going to have a little wider stance and just rock from one foot to the other. If you want to lift your foot up a little bit, and lift your toes. And bend the knees. Slowly come down. Just rock from foot to foot. You can imagine that you're pulling a hip one direction, other hip out to the side, firmly held and connected by the earth. And find stillness. Forward fold again, Uttanasana. Just dangle. Let it go, shake it out. Hands maybe to the ground. Big exhale. Inhale up from your arches to above your knees, coming back into half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Let's just go up and down a little bit. You make your toes bigger, wider. Push into the ground. Strong. Option to lift one heel and the other, or just stay in a half lift. Option to lift the toes up, other toes. Can lift and grip, lift and grip. And then folding forward. Just come over to one side, the outside of your foot. Sweep across the mat to the other pinky toe. Making little half circles. Inhale halfway up again. Hips are back and down. Tailbone is curled in as you raise your hands into chair, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Pull your feet energetically together, your legs energetically together. You can feel this in your core. And drop your hands down. You can lift one foot. Just massage the wrist, the hand with your toes. Wiggle into it. You can do the other foot. Palm up under the foot. A little wiggle with your toes to give yourself a wrist massage. Keeping your hands down. Come into a little toe squat. You can keep your hands down. If you're balanced, you can bring your hands up, squeeze everything into the midline, into the core. And we'll slowly round up. Let's just release the shoulders a few times. Circle them, then drop, dangle. Come out with your feet and toes wide. Just bring the knees out. Try to keep hips and shoulders in alignment so you're not bending completely forward. You're coming up and down. Feel the thigh muscles engage. And you can sink deeper. You can come down and maybe touch the mat. Elbows can help keep the knees open. And just bring hands to mat. Lift your hips and walk into downward dog. Push in with the heels of your hands. And then we'll rock forward into plank. Would you like to move, please? Thank you. And just drop the knees to the ground, drop the top tops of the feet to the ground. Slowly come down, elbows bent, hands under shoulders. Push your toenails into the mat and lift up into Cobra Bhujangasana. Elbows are bent. You're never frozen. You can always move. We're bringing the heart forward as much or more than we're going up. You can even look up from here, look down. Push back, toes together, knees wide into a wide leg child's pose. You can rest your head on interlaced fingers and your palms. And just push into the mat. Let's just sit hips to heels. For some reason she likes to groom my hair after it's been washed. Just sink down. Keep your shoulders and head light. Have a feeling in Virasana as if you're riding on a horse or bicycle. Push the toes into the earth and relax. We'll walk hands forward again. Downward facing dog. Use your lower abs to lift the hips. Roll forward. I slightly walked my toes down so I can bring my knees down. Bend my elbows until they're all the way on the mat. Into Sphinx. Forearms and hands are on the mat. I can push down and back with my elbows, bring my upper arms engaged and slightly back. Just breathe. Feel the tops of your feet and toes on the mat. And just exhale. Curl your head to look down. Push into the elbows. Pull your abs up enough that you could peek under your chest. And drop the belly back down. Again, push down, lift the belly, look down past your elbows, and relax. Just push back up into tabletop. And just lift one hand and the other. Grip. Move your shoulders. Find stillness. And just rock forward, weight on your hands, elbows bent. Push your hips back. Pull forward. Elbows are never hyperextended, they're always slightly bent. You never want to hyperextend a joint. So we're just gently rocking as if we're in a rocking chair. We are the rocking chair. And push your hips back, rest. Know that you can rest on the earth at any time. And maybe you could just pat the earth with your hands, thanking her. Another big exhale into the earth. And we'll come back through downward facing dog. You can pedal. Put your toes. Alternating heels down. It's going to be a lazy walk in the park, or you can make it a little run. And pause, sink into the earth with hands and feet. Grip. Raise your right leg up, knee to nose, step forward into a crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, sink forward into your hip crease. You should feel a little stretch in here. Hands up, open. Exhale, let your hands come back, hover behind you. Come back through crescent, push down with the back toenails. And let your hands just drop, gravity pulling them to the earth. Can help your front heel come out, Ardha Hanumanasana, option for a block under your thigh. And just come as deep as feels comfortable. I can find the mat with my free hand. One more big breath. Can we move the block? Pivot the back leg. So now my back leg is coming straight out behind me. My front knee is bent at 90 degrees. I can just sink into this front knee back and forth. Maybe hold for a few breaths. And just drop your hands. Option to extend this side leg onto the heel and just rock, toe up, toe down. Back, knees and legs, lower legs together. Find Virasana, kneeling pose. Exhale, just sink down, the earth will hold you. And walk slightly forward, big hands, down dog again. Raise the other leg, knee to nose, step forward into a low lunge. And push down on this forward thigh. Open the back front thigh. Push down with your toenails. You rock. And let your arms go. Let them rock up into crescent. Maybe sink deeper. Let your hands swing back. Maybe chest on thigh. Push into this forward foot. You can bring a hand down to help the heel come out. Option again to have a block under your knee, under your thigh rather, not your knee, under your thigh. And just sink back to a point that feels comfortable. We'll come back up, low lunge, pivot the back foot, extend the one that was forward. Oh, actually, let's keep it bent and the foot on the mat. And we'll just sink into it. Give other hand on hip. Just hand above my knee. Rocking. And drop your hands down. You can extend this forward leg. And just hands forward. You can rock forward and back. Drop the head. And we'll bring both feet together, back into kneeling pose. This is not one that we in the West do all the time, so you might want to massage above your knee. And push down to rise. Tuck your toes. Reach up and open. Drop hands to hips. You can look up. Use your glutes, your hips to stabilize you. And come back. Slowly bring one foot up, the other. Toes pointing forward, roll up to mountain pose. Lift your toes wide. Push them into the mat. Lift the arch of the foot up. Heel down. Mountain pose. Pull up from the mat. See if you can pull your pubic area up into a Kegel. Knees can still be bent. You're not hyperextending, you're just lifting the pelvic floor up. Relax everything else. And step the left foot back on the toes. Hips are forward. And sink into the back toes and forward hips. Up and down. Push off, back to mountain. Extend your arms and fingers, your wide mountain range. Crown is up in the sky, overlooking the clouds. You're rooted deep into the earth. Nothing can move you unless you decide to move. Hands to hips, step back on the other toes. You can lift your arms or keep hands on hips. Either way, coming up and down off the ball of the back foot. Push off the back toes. Find mountain again. This time, we'll step the left leg back slightly out to the side with the toes. Your wide stance, your hips are coming straight forward. Warrior one. This is forward motion. This is going into battle. Lift your heart, look up. Energize the pinky side of the back toe. And reach up, straighten the knee. Exhale down to the earth. Pyramid pose. Just let your head go. Hands screwed into the earth. Keep bringing this forward hip back. Just breathe. Walk the hands a little bit further, firm them up. If you feel stable, bring the back foot up. You can tap the knee to the back calf. And then come back into a forward fold. Thank your feet, thank the earth. Push down to rise. Shoulder blades back. Wide mountain, tall. We'll step the other foot back, slightly out at an angle. Find your hips, they should be even. Have enough forward step in the front foot that it can bend and come into warrior one. I'll turn a little so you can see. One more breath, sink a little more. Inhale, reach up. Come over this now extended forward leg. Find the mat, pyramid. If you want a hand behind your forward leg, you can come a little bit closer to it. Hands down, weight in hands, lift the back foot, tap knee to back of the other leg. Calf, and just bring the feet parallel to each other and slowly roll up. Slight bend in the knees, sink a little deeper. Should be able to just bounce on your knees. Down, up, down. It can be very small, it can be bigger. Depends on your energy and your range of motion. And we're just going to sink down the knees, down the legs, down to the mat. Coming into an easy seat. You can bring one hip up and the other. Pull the flesh away. Find Sukhasana. Find the two hip bones that come down into the earth. Those little hip points, the tubal viscerosity. Can't say that right. So if you just balance on those 2 points, and let your belly go, let your chest go, just come forward. option for block for head if you'd like. They have 3 heights. You can pat the earth, paint it. Feel how heavy you can be. Notice all the places your body is in contact with the mat, the earth, the ground. Just walk your hands back, up your knees, push up. Let's just change the cross of our legs. Maybe different on this side. Just wiggle in. Sit up tall. Pull up from the base. Come forward over the hip creases. Option to find your block again. And forward fold. Two big exhales. Push into your hands to rise. Shoulders back. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. You can lift your hip flesh out a little bit. If you want blocks under your knees, if you're very tight, you could do that for support. You can play with if you want your feet forward or in. I would just rock side to side on the hips. Let the knees sink, let the crown rise. Let the lower belly just relax down. No one else is seeing you. You can just hold in front of the belly. If you want to forward fold with a block, you could put it on your feet or in between your feet. You could even have 2. And just rest your hands on your legs, let them dangle, palms up or down. Give over to the earth. She will always cradle us. I like to rock my head across the both of the block. Big exhale, pull your belly back, round up, tall. You can move the blocks. We'll lay down on our backs. Hug your knees in. You can bring the knees slightly out, hands on top, bring them towards your armpits. And bring them back together. And just make little circles around your hips with your knees. Be lazy here. Go the other way. Feel feel this in one hip and then the other. Pause. Bring your heels up, reach wherever you can for happy baby. Just playtime, playing on the earth. You can rock, you can move your feet, circle your heels wherever feels good. And then drop your feet in front of your hips, hands rooted in the earth at the side of the hips. Shoulder blades push down, push into the heels and lift the hips up. Everything else is pushing into the earth. Your arms, your feet, your shoulders, back of your head. Exhale, come down, hips meet the earth. Soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out. Let one leg come out, the other. Be aware of any cats that are by you. Just feel your whole body sink down and release. Feel your heels sink down. Feel your calves sink down. Feel your hips sink down. Feel your rib cage and shoulders sink down. Feel the backs of your arms, your wrists, your hands sink down. And finally, feel the back of your head sink. Feel the wiggle. Let everything sink deeper. You can keep in this position of rest for as long as you like. When you're ready to come out, you can roll on a little ball on your side. Pushing up. And feel free to stay longer. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a restful, grounded day. And we'll both see you next time. Be a good girl.